Hey guys, Emily from Foodbox HQ here. Today we're talking about FireRoad. FireRoad is a pre-made, performance-focused, plant-based meal delivery service. So let's check out what's in our box. All right, so inside your box, you're gonna see this Climacell insert. So these are fully recyclable, pretty cool to see. And then we've got all of the food. So we have a little infographic here. We'll go over that in just a little bit. Looks like we've got some meals here. We've got creamy Thai curry, miso mac and cheese, creamy spring Alfredo. Looks like we've got some sort of soup or something. Ooh, it's the Icarian stew. We have some sauces here. It looks like Thai peanut sauce. We have whatever cinnamon roll smash is. Look like some sort of bites. We have some cacao banana, looks like overnight oats. And last but certainly not least, we have our cool mint chip, and this looks like it's a smoothie. Let's get organized and talk a little bit more about how all of this works. So FireRoad was named FireRoad after a fire access road in the hills of California that's used by endurance athletes for training. So you know that their focus is really on performance, and you can also see that on their website. I have tried plant-based eating in the past, and it is very easy to just eat pasta every day, which believe me, I was really excited about, but didn't quite get me the benefits that I was looking for, and I was lacking a lot in terms of nutrition. These guys really dig into nutrition. Their whole thing is about keeping all of your meals really balanced, but not only at the macronutrient level, they're digging even deeper to do things called protein balance, where they look at different types of proteins and analyze how those put together. And I don't really understand any of that because I'm not a dietitian, but if you are really interested in those details, definitely check out their site. They have a ton of information and they really get into the weeds on this, which is really cool to see. And that tells me that they're really focused on the details, which is really cool. But what I do know about is food. So let's talk about all of the different offerings that they have. So the box comes with this little info card and it takes you through all of the different things. So you've got harvest and gluten-free pasta bowls. So we've got a couple of those. Those are a little bit more meal focused. Tells you how you can make them. You can use the microwave, an oven, a stovetop, etc. On the other side, you've also got performance soups. We've got one of those with that stew. You've got overnight oats. We've got a couple of those, but those take overnight, so we're probably not gonna test that today, but we are gonna try one of the smoothies. So those are really cool too. They've got a balance of different nutrients as well as boosts for things like immunity. They've got extra sauces, which we have a couple of. So if you really like some of those or wanna prepare your meals yourself, you can have that too. And last but not least, they also have snacks. As I mentioned, we're gonna do a taste test of a few of these. So we're going to try the Cool Mint Chip Smoothie. We're gonna try the Cinnamon Roll Smash Bites, and we're going to try the Miso Mac and Cheese for the bowls. So let me find that one. I think it's this top one. Yep, I'm so excited. So let's get cooking. All right, now it's time for the taste test. We're gonna start with the smoothie. Minty. It does taste like a mint chocolate chip. I think I'd put a little bit less liquid in it next time. I like my smoothies a little bit thicker, but that's delicious. It just tastes like mint chocolate chip. It doesn't taste like overly grainy or overly green. It really is just kind of refreshing and delicious at the same time. That's good. All right, let's try the mac and cheese. All right, check this out. So this is chickpea pasta with, I believe, incredible sausage and broccoli. I don't know what the sauce is made out of, but it's plant-based, so it's not real cheese. Here goes nothing. Wow. I wasn't I know it's a miso mac and cheese, but for some reason I wasn't expecting the miso to work so well. That's really different. Broccoli is done perfectly. Not overly soggy, not overly crunchy. Oh my God. I'm very pleasantly surprised. It's really creamy. All right, I have to put this down before I eat this whole bowl on camera. All right, last but certainly not least, we're gonna try the cinnamon roll smash. So these are little protein bites. So they're frozen, so it might be a little bit more difficult for me to try this, but I'm really excited. They're supposed to taste like a cinnamon roll. So here goes nothing. Wow. That definitely tastes like a cinnamon roll. It reminds me of like gingerbread in a way, but still cinnamony. It's like fall in a ball. That's delicious. All right, I'm gonna go finish my meal and probably eat all 3 of these things and feel very, very full, but I'll see you in a little bit for some final thoughts. Okay, so just a quick wrap up on FireRoad. First off, I am just so impressed by how far they're really leaning into the idea of balancing nutrients. As I mentioned earlier, I have been plant-based before, and it is so easy to just eat pasta every day and really not pay attention to those things. But here they do all the hard work for you. They're balancing out all of those different things and making sure that these recipes are interesting and varied, and you don't have to worry about all of that. Plus, this is one of the few plant-based meal delivery services that we've seen that's really focusing in on performance nutrition. And I know that a lot of athletes are plant-based, and so this is a really cool way to sort of incorporate that. One thing I do want to mention, it's not the end of the world, but on a lot of their packaging, you're not gonna see a lot of nutritional information. What you have to do is you have to scan a little QR code that's on the little label. So it's not immediately available, but it's very simple to grab. But it is kind of that extra step, so we did just wanna mention that. But what I will say about their packaging that I really liked is that their bowls all come in recycled cardboard. That's really great from a sustainability perspective, but on top of that, I personally don't really like microwaving my food in plastic, so it's nice to have that option of not having to put it into a bowl first. It's just an extra step that it saves me. Most importantly, out of all of this, that food was amazing. I was really, really surprised by how much I enjoyed that mac and cheese bowl. It was really hearty, it was creamy, I felt very full afterwards, and I didn't expect that with plant-based, right? It's not your typical sort of quinoa veggie bowl. It really is kind of leaning into these different recipes and flavors to surprise you and to give you a lot of variety. So if you're looking for delicious, protein-packed, performance, plant-based meals, click the link below and check out FireRoad. FireRoad is a performance-based plant protein